Hey everyone, it's Cal Jardy, founder of Fearless Transformation, where we help organizations build championship teams so that they can fulfill on their mission, help more of their clients, and develop their people in the process. In this video, I'm going to share with you a big picture of a reinforcement 10 to 12 series of videos that's going to help you really anchoring the culture of your organization with the code of honor that you've created and a communication and leadership tool that you're going to be using in the process so that you develop your own leadership, your communication skills, and guess what? Have some fun in the process. First, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you're going to watch this video, that says one of two things. It's either that you're given this video and you have no choice but to watch it, and my intention is something is going to spark within these videos that's going to help you not just elevate your level of performance at work, but also help you develop as a person, hopefully your personal life as well. Or the second reason why you're watching this video is because you're into personal growth. You're a lifelong learner. You love to find ways how you can develop yourself at all times, in which I acknowledge you for that, and this is the right place for you, and keep on going. One more reasons for you maybe watching this is because you may know a lot of things around your organization. Maybe you're a seasoned staff, or maybe you have been working in your field for a very long time, and you may find yourself that you have a lot of tools in your toolbox and you know a lot of your industry, and you're just watching this video to confirm what's something that you already know, and that's okay too. And maybe I could use some of your help in the feedback form, where you can send me some feedback on some of the things I'm going to be talking about here today, so that it would elevate my content, elevate my performance, and be able to serve you much better. Good? So let me share with you the big picture of what is this program is all about. So for the next 10 to 12 months, you're going to be receiving once a month a video. And in each of these videos, you are going to learn or anchor the training that you already have gotten and practice it for a 30-day period. So we're going to call this the video of the month. In each of these videos, we're going to go cover one of the values that you have for your organization, a rule that you agreed on in the training to fulfill on that value, and a reward system for doing it. But more importantly, we're going to add a communication tool for each of these videos. One communication tool that you can take with you and practice it for 30 days with your coworkers, with your direct reports, or with your boss. And hopefully, also maybe you find yourself practicing with your spouse or with your kids or your friends having a beer. Okay? So wherever you chose to practice it on, I encourage you to go and practice it, because knowledge is not power. Implementation of the knowledge is power. So, in my experience, working with a lot of organizations, I find one of two things. There are organizations, many organizations, most organizations out there, that they do not have a culture. Actually, they do have a culture, but their culture is not clear. It's a culture of resignation and cynicism. It's leadership from above dictating what needs to be done. And we find that mostly in government agencies, old way of leadership that is not empowering, non-motivating, and also a lot of businesses, unfortunately, still practice this old way of leadership. And as a result, they're people, they're unmotivated, they drag themselves to work, they do the bare minimum just to not lose their job. And as a result, they find themselves unhappy, they don't want to be at work, and resigned about it. But more dangerous is that they find themselves comfortable there, that they're so afraid to leave because they feel or they think that they don't have any better option. Therefore, they're miserable, and guess what? They make their people around them also more miserable. On the other hand, if you're watching this video, that means your leadership has decided to invest in your personal and leadership growth and your professional growth, because they want to elevate their leadership style and they want to be able to help better their clients, fulfill on their mission, and help you in the process as well. And as a result, their people usually are more excited, they're more self-expressed, they're not afraid to share how their thoughts about things, where the company is going. They find themselves more involved in the decision-making process. And yes, do they go through some rough times? Of course, every organization does. But having that culture of growth, it always helps them to overcome these challenges much faster, and then it comes to a point where it becomes a very steady growth and people want to go to work, they enjoy being at work, and they love sharing their mission with other people at any opportunity given to them. So back to the program. In each video that you're going to be receiving, we're going to talk about the one value of your organization, the rule that you agreed on in communicating with each other that would fulfill on that value, and a communication tool that's going to help you get there. And as a result, that you're going to get a reward out of doing this. Now, don't expect have every time you use one of these tools, everybody's going to stand off the chair and start clapping for you and cheering for you, right? I mean, that could be possible as well. But that will be left to you and your department and your team to come up with your own rewards. After each video, you're going to receive a link for the short survey. 5 questions, maybe less. It takes less than 2 minutes, where we'll have questions such as, what was your biggest takeaway from that video? How are you planning to implement it in your workplace? What is your overall feedback of that video, and any comments do you have? And fourth, how did you implement the tool from last video? What were the results of that? Okay? And if you're not technically savvy, that's okay too, because you can print it out and submit it to your supervisor or to your manager before your next monthly meeting. So I hope that you are as excited as I am for this series of videos, and I look forward for the next video. Until then, your assignment is to get familiar with that survey that you're going to be receiving after this video. Look at it, fill it up, submit it, and look forward to the next one. Until then, be fearless and always be growing. Cheers.